lack in that way of life. Certainly no lack of resilience or strength. No, it was about struggling with abundance, with power. I felt its presence in those bushes and vines we rustled through, in that endless struggle between soil and sun. It was about gathering the courage to withstand both the heat and the pittance offered as relief. Being downtrodden built these broad shoulders. Those bent-over, field-hardened people with rough hands that shook on deals earned the callous lessons you felt in their grip. Hands used by power were never hell-bent on escaping hollow offers of endless toil or simply finishing a job. It was all about the enduring and pride. Yeah, poor was so much more than most ever had. I got time for one more. I'm going to read this one. Because nature is indeed out of balance. Our carnage echoes through history's blood-filled canyons, where love cries out from its gilded cage, "Free me!" Lost as those sheep we've shorn, we ignore its call, shiver and baa in our concrete corrals, cringing in this darkness that we've wrought. We fear our own mortality more than the evil in our midst. Sparks from our steel-heeled boots, ringing against the flinty ignorance, leave a scorched trail of destruction behind and a wasteland ahead. But if we repent, lights our way toward paradise. Yes, from the silvery mist we came in search of sustenance, ashamed of our nakedness, allergic to peace. Congealed out of nothingness and stone, we feel no allegiance to this world. Gather no moss, trample its flowers. Oh, how we prefer our stone brothers, unearthed hunks of granite and flint, napped shards for bloodletting, stacks for fences, and foundations of castles built upon corpses of the multitudes. Golden goblets sweating on slate tables gathered for iron kings, who've stacked their treasure and toasts of loyalty to the heavens. But kings value nothing they can't own, create nothing that outlasts the wind, for control is merely an illusion that slips between the cracks in the stone. In this battle between good and evil, we garner more stones than wisdom when we hurl them at the undesirable, warm our hands at their ashes, creating a bounty of nothingness to be consumed by that ticking, merciless beast without a heart, fast becoming more grains of nothingness we take with us into the ether. For back into that swirling mist we shall return. This sea of sorrow we create doesn't quench eternity's thirst. The sweat of our brow only moistens the dust. And condemnation for our treachery will crash forever onto a wasteland shore. In search of yesterday's promise, the coyote kills and leaves no waste, shits into a dead skull. Why do we spirit walkers kill? When we lay the carcasses of children on our stained altars in trade for favor and grace, we also exchange love for lust, freedom for servitude, harmony for chaos, and life for death. Do we hope to find our lost humanity in these acts? Nay, we lick the blood off the knife. Evil spins its dreams and deeds into stories we tell our children, fables about progress without morals, about raising stone monuments from the dust, doomed to crumble and fall, to become more dust that sweeps endlessly across the stony face of eternity, where there is no redemption that we pray for, no happily ever after lies that we tell our children, We used it all to spike the punch at the banquet we deliver up to the evil's leathery winged angels. That symphony pounding in our temples, merely evil's swollen seas bursting, a chorus of shrieking, apocalyptic banshees proclaiming the end of love's reign has finally come. Though trained to be deceived, the truth was always beating within our hearts.
And this is called Home. I am from the sound of hot grease and hot cones sizzling on the stove like hot coals, sitting between my mama's legs, my head pressed to the side so she can reach the edge of the nap that wouldn't be tamed, the curl that resisted the flame. And I know my daddy's to blame because the afro on his head and mine are the same. And it's something I wear now as proudly as his name. I am from the mean streets of New York, a product of the Great Migration mixed with the backwoods of Alabama, her lineage traced back to the plantation, born and raised in the Florida sunshine. We went barefoot all